the merrier. Let's go. Woke up this morning. Oh, good. We both sing in the same key. Hi, sweetie. Glad you're here. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Singing and dancing with my mind stayed on spirit. Whoa, singing and dancing with my mind stayed on spirit. Singing and dancing with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Well, I can't hate my neighbor with my mind stayed on spirit. No, I can't hate my neighbor with my mind stayed on spirit. I can't hate my neighbor with my mind stayed on spirit. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. One more time, hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Great. All right. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. I am opening. Key change. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening. We are opening up in sweet surrender to the luminous love light of the one. Yay! Yay, Patty's here.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
My name is Patty Cooper. My pronouns are she, her, and I am wearing a very important piece of expression today. And I want you to know that Reverend Rainbow is here. She has gotten some really difficult news lately. I love you, Amy. And so we're just giving her a little time to process. And she's going to be very open to telling you what's going on. Good morning, Ahava Center for Spiritual Living.
Good morning.
Ahava is the Hebrew word for love. And we gather together each Sunday knowing that love is always the answer. I'm Patty Cooper, and one of your community members, and on behalf of myself and our spiritual director, Reverend Rainbow, we welcome you here today. We are a conscious community committed to curiosity so that we may provide a loving space to be reminded of the truth of who we are. We are an open and affirming community. So whoever you are and wherever you are on your spiritual path of discovery, you are welcome here. If you're joining us via live stream, please say hello in the chat. Let us know who you are and where you're tuning in from. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Very important. And if you are in the room, we encourage you to take out your phones, silence them. Let's see where I was. Silence them. Check in and share pictures and inspirations from today's service on social media. If you are a first-time guest, or maybe a second-time guest, we especially welcome you. Please know that your presence makes a difference. Is there anyone here today for the first time? Maybe we have someone online for the first time. Welcome. So let's just all congratulate ourselves for being here. We are grateful for the many people who give each week of their time, talent, and treasure. I would like to thank all those volunteers who serve in order to create this sacred space. Can we just thank them? I invite you now, take a breath, and turn to someone near you or far away from you and say, thank you for being a reflection of me. And we have an amazing vision and purpose here. Please repeat after me. We are an inclusive community.
We are an inclusive community.
Committed to global transformation.
Committed to global transformation.
Through personal evolution. And our purpose. Let's do it together. Wake up, step up, make a difference. And today's affirmation is, my life, all life, soars in love today.
My life, all life, soars in love today.
Now, it's time for the land acknowledgement. in the warm embrace of this sacred land. Our hearts overflow with deep love and gratitude to this land's ancestral guardians, the Yochi, Osage, Cherokee, Shawnee, Hopewell, and Adena nations. Their enduring love and wisdom have cradled this land through the ebb and flow of time, weaving a beautiful tapestry of resilience and connection. By acknowledging these stories, we celebrate the strength, adaptability, and unique contributions of each community to the vibrant mosaic of our shared heritage. We humbly acknowledge the historical wounds and traumas that have touched and continue to touch the lives of Indigenous communities here and around the world. In this present moment, our commitment springs from a well of love, respect, and the unwavering recognition of the inherent sovereignty of Indigenous peoples. We pledge to be attentive listeners, amplifiers of Indigenous voices, and perpetual learners about the rich diversity of Indigenous cultures, histories, and contemporary challenges. We will now move into our centering song and our prayer that will be led by Kim. Are you on your? Okay. Okay. Thank you. I have another job today. Anyway, let's move into that centering
In the
song.
silence.
Yeah.
Let's do that. In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world filled with chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments when I hear all that could never be said, and right here in this holy silence I find God. I find myself.
I know right here and right now, in the silence, in this place, in this sacred space, I know that God is right here and right now. All that is, that Spirit pours through and as each and every beloved soul here. And that Spirit is expressing perfectly as infinite love, as infinite order, as that infinite and perfect life, peace, power, joy, and abundance. And I know that this is the very truth of the one, and this is the truth as me and as each and every beloved soul here, each and every beloved in our community, as each person within earshot. And I just feel that love and that infinite flow of order, that infinite truth. And I feel it flowing from my heart out to each heart here in our center, within our community of Lexington, the state of Kentucky, out through our country, into the universe. And I am so grateful to feel that presence and know it as the truth. I'm breathing into all of that, into this perfect truth. I bless our time together this morning. I bless each and every hand and heart coming together to bring this celebration to life. And I let it be by saying, and so it is. Amen.
Sing it with me. Let's all proclaim this, yes? In the silence there is peace. In the silence there is unspoken joy. In the silence there's release from a world filled with chaos and noise. So I wait for these precious moments, and I hear all that could ever be said. And right here in this holy silence, I find God. I find myself. Oh, thank you. And for Scott. Woo, Scott! Yeah.
Good morning. This month's reading is from this book by Thich Nhat Hanh. I think I said it right. Teachings of Love, and or Teachings Love. Yeah, of Love. Sorry, I'm nervous. And let me pull it up. But I love you too. All right. I'm bad at passcodes. I'm sorry. I'm ruining the flow of this whole service. There we go. All right. It is beautiful. So today's reading, like I said, is from Teachings on Love. It says, true love contains respect. In the Vietnamese tradition, romantic partners treat each other as honored guests. This respect helps love last a long time. And there are mantras of love that you can practice. And I'm going to give you examples here. Darling, I am here for you. When you are truly present, this simple phrase becomes a miracle. I know you are there, and I am very happy. To recognize and appreciate the presence of another brings joy. Darling, I know that you're suffering. That is why I'm here for you. Your presence can ease the pain of your beloved. And finally, darling, I am suffering. Please help. These words may be hard to say because of pride, but they open the door to healing.
Oh, no pressure. Thanks, Patty. Thank you. I will wait for you till the sun turns into ashes and bows down to the moon. I will wait for you. It's a long, hard war, oh, but I can grin and bear it, 'cause I know what it is I'm fighting for, and I will wait for you. We were never made to run forever. We were only meant to go long enough to find what we were chasing after. I believe I found it here in your love. I will stand my ground. Oh, I'm an outlaw looking for takers, but I believe I finest thing around, so I will stand my ground. 'Cause it's cold out there, and you know some will search for ages for the love I've found, so I will stand my ground. We were never made to run forever. We were only meant to go long enough to find what we were chasing after. I believe I found it here in your love. Honey, I will wait for you. Honey, I will stand my ground. Honey, I will wait for you. Honey, I will stand my ground. I will stand my ground. I will work for you till my hands are tired and bleeding, 'cause I know what it is from us I need. I will work for you like a team of mules pulling hell off from its hinges. I know it's the love of you I'm tending. I work for you. We were never made to run forever. We were only meant to go long enough to find what we were chasing after. I believe I found it here in your love. Honey, I will wait for you. Honey, I will stand my ground. Honey, I will wait for you. Honey, stand my ground. I will wait for you in your love.
Good morning. Thank you, Patty. Oh, whew. So as I pulled into the parking lot this morning, I got news that one of my best friend's mom just passed suddenly of a heart attack. And as many of you know, just over a year ago, my mom died. And there's this thing called compounded grief. So, my heart is open wide today. Margot, you were asking about the intention of that song, and little did we know, holy cow, that, I got too close to something that's on maybe. Little did we know the deeper meaning that that song would bring for me and for many of us who may be reflecting on a loved one who have passed, right? We're here long enough to be loved, to know love, to express love. And there's this great mystery of life. We never know when it may be our time. And yet, those of us that are still here in this experience have the opportunity to feel that great love grief and sorrow and the loss and the missing of that life and that being and all that they brought to the world. So it's a tender energy this morning, and I know that if you are here today, if you're hearing this message, that there's something resonating with you in this as well. So we're looking at soaring in love, on the wings of love, and I think about something my mom used to always say to me, which is, she's like, girl, you're just soaring on angel wings. She would never understand how my life would just kind of be here and there and everywhere. So that idea is something that's always stuck with me, that whatever is going on, I'm soaring on angel's wings. The book this month, Thich Nhat Hanh, the amazing Tibetan Buddhist teacher, offers many different perspectives on love. And one of those is the nature of interbeing. I don't know if there's any way to turn this monitor down or me down in it, or even if it's just physical on the machine, because I'm just hearing myself. Oh, that's a little better. Now I sound like echo, echo, echo. Yes. Yeah, if we can mute the other mics, that might help. Yes. Thank you. Well, now I'm like in a great hall. I'm in a cave speaking to the, well, that doesn't turn off on there, but yeah, can this be muted? Number 6, I think. We just rebuilt the whole sound system with a new board a couple of days ago. So it's, everything is new, plugged in, new numbers, new things. And thank you, April and David, for helping with that. Okay, so Thich Nhat Hanh, interbeing. I love this. He says, when you make a friend smile, their happiness nourishes you too. When you cultivate peace within, you radiate outwards and others feel it. When you heal yourself, you heal the world. That sounds better. Yeah, okay. So I might say that again. When you make a friend smile, their happiness nourishes you too. When you cultivate peace within, you radiate it outwards and others feel it. And when you heal yourself, you heal the world. That's not a direct quote, but that's kind of an essence of this teaching of his on interbeing. And in the Science of Mind, we teach the same truth, right? Love, joy, peace. These qualities of spirit are flowing through all of life. And they do not originate outside of us. They arise from within. And because they come from within, they are inexhaustible. I love that. The more we give them away, the more they flow. Isn't that a great thing? I often think of the idea of love being inexhaustible. You know, when people have multiple pets, multiple children, multiple lovers, who knows? There's more than enough love. And sometimes society tells us that, you know, or my daughter often asks, well, who's your favorite? She always wants you to pick, like, who's the favorite pet? I'm like, I can't do that. There's more than enough. It is inexhaustible. And there's more love. As we experience love, it like compounds so that we get to express it even more. So, he offers, I'm having to kind of adapt this a little bit, y'all, because a big part of this was going to be around happiness and joy, and I'm just not feeling it. So, and hey, it's real. So, one of the first steps he offers is to recognize love, right? So, yesterday, we had a second part of the movement workshop that Deborah offered. Oh, we are just... Should I just switch to that one if that one is more consistent?
we did sound check, and as much as you try with like playing this and doing this with one person up here trying to do it all at the same time, it's kind of hard until you're live in the moment to work out some of these kinks. So, all right. So our minds. I was saying that yesterday at the movement workshop. Patty. You've been summoned, Patty. Oh, you found. It's right. It was up here. I was like. Thank you, Patty. We needed that, right? Sometimes that cathartic laugh. Okay, so let me just. Whew. So yesterday at the workshop, I was sharing that my grief was really up. And this is before I kind of knew why, and I've been feeling my mom really close, and I think that in a way it was like she was, like she knew, like she was with my friend's mom, and she knew, and she was here for me. And so I was sharing with the group as we started that. I was like, okay, y'all, I'm just showing up kind of, my grief's up today. And I noticed that I can find myself sometimes waking up or like in this state and asking, like, what's wrong? Like, is there something wrong with me? And then gratefully, I have the awareness to quickly shift out of that space instead of scanning from the what's wrong to moving into I'm okay. Patty reminded me of the new lyric of her song, "You are welcome as you are." And so Thich Nhat Hanh says, what if we were to shift our focus to recognize love first? Because our minds often scan for what's missing or what's wrong, what's lacking, or where love seems to be absent. But if we trained our minds first to recognize love, he offers this simple mantra: love is here now. So I invite you to say that with me now. Ready? Love is here now. Anyone else relate to that, right? Like something goes on and your mind's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? Yeah. And then even when nothing feels particularly loving, sometimes just the very act of breathing and reflecting on, I have breath. And with each breath, I can express the love that I am. Existence itself is an act of love. And when we affirm it, we can train our awareness to see that we are always here, present as love, recognizing love, being love, knowing love. So after the workshop, is this even on? Oh, okay. After the workshop, we had the opportunity to step over to the Woodland Art Fair and see Miss Tina. Yes. And bring in the love to the community through her music yesterday, which was just beautiful. Yes. So thank you, Tina, for sharing your gifts with the world. And then I had scheduled a massage. I hadn't had a massage in a while. It was time, right? I was feeling all this. So my massage also ended up being a very different experience. I went in and I was like, okay, I have a lot of tension right here, and I really like deep tissue. Well, little did I know, she's also trained in myofascial release. If anyone has ever experienced that, that's what I was doing most of the time. She was like, breathe in, slowly breathe it out, and I was like, So I woke up, all of it, I mean, it did. It unlocked something, and it is soar. And of course, I get very fascinated by things, so I start researching more, like, what is fascia, and what is this? What does it mean, the fascial release? Because I could physically feel it, it was like crunching, and she would
push slow and hard until they would kind of be released. And these tendons get all bound up together. And the science is kind of unclear, but they're like basically they get stuck because of stress or emotion or trauma or different things. And when we release them through movement and stretching and massage and different things, it can free us to move more freely. And then I read about this thing, I forget the wording, basically it's kind of like a myofascia detox afterwards that you may experience. And so I'm just sitting here, y'all, showing up as a very authentic ball of recently released myofascia trauma grief. I don't know what. You're welcome for being a reflection of you. And it's just an interesting day. So what I know is love is here now. Where's love? Here. And what is the answer? Love, yes. So love. Love is respect. This is another idea that Thich Nhat Hanh presents. True love contains respect. And respect grows through daily practice. It's in how we listen, how we put down the phone and really be present to someone when we're talking with them or at a meal. It's giving someone our full attention, respect. And disrespect comes from neglect or distraction. Isn't that an interesting idea? But love slows down. Love looks at someone, is present with someone, and says, I see you, I hear you, you matter. And this is how love takes root and can grow even stronger. So the third idea I want to touch on today from Thich Nhat Hanh is the idea of being grounded in love. So our culture often sensationalizes romantic love with fireworks and passion and drama. But there's also a quieter, steady love. A love that is rooted in compassion, in patience, in intention. It's the love that asks us to pause and ask, what is my intention right now? It's the love that asks us, what does love look like now? Particularly in long relationships, whether they be friendships, family, romantic, community. People are always growing and changing. And in such, what would it look like to be so grounded in love that we show up in the presence of the now moment to see our beloved exactly as they are now? Not as we remember them to be, or we thought they should or could be, or not as the person we first fell in love with 20-some years ago, but who they are now. And in order to do that, we must also offer ourselves the same grace and space to allow ourselves to show up as who we are today and to love ourselves for who we are today. So taking that moment to ground in the presence of the now moment of what is love seeking to be revealed or seen or expressed as now can provide the framework for a steady, long-lasting, grounded expression of love in any type of relationship, right? Setting that intention can ground us in love. And action without intention can be frantic, right? But action with intention is love made visible. Action with intention is love made visible. So in the reading, I want to touch back to these mantras that Thich Nhat Hanh offers in this book. And this is something that you can use with a partner, a friend, or even with yourself. Darling, or you can say their name, or you can say, my friend, I am here for you. My friend, I know you are there, and I am happy. My friend, I know you are suffering. That is why I am here for you. And darling, my friend, I am suffering. Please help. Or you may say, I am suffering. Please be with me. Please witness. Please see me, right? For truly, what I've come to know after living this life these many years and getting to know and work intimately with so many people is that we all have the deep desire to be seen, to be known for who we are. And not just the polished Instagram version of who we are, but for the messy, grieving, fascia-released version of who we are. And when we show up this way and we hold space for one another in this way, I don't know about you, but those roots of love seem to reach out and bring us even closer. Yes? When someone shares something vulnerable with me, I feel like I truly know them even more. And in turn, I get an opportunity to know myself even more by being in that space of witnessing the love for another. So if you have a chance to practice these mantras this week, it is something that I encourage as an opportunity to grow in that deep love. But if you were just to pick one, probably the one that is most uncomfortable for us, as the reading said, is that last one. I am suffering. Please help. It takes humility, it takes courage, it takes vulnerability. It takes a willingness to be seen, and it takes a willingness to be loved. And that love is always there. But we have to be open to it. We must let it in. We must open our heart to receive that. But if we're all walled up or balled up, which often is a state of self-preservation from our wounded inner child, it's hard to let that love in. So doing that work, gently, lovingly with yourself to allow that love to soar from within your heart, that love of the divine to be reflected, to be witnessed by another, and to be willing to ask for help, to humble ourselves so much to know that we are human and we are interconnected and we need each other. It's a great gift, because it provides the opportunity for someone else to be that channel for divine love for us, and for us to remember that divine love is always alive in our hearts, even in times where we don't feel it. So I invite you this week to release any preconceived ideas about happiness, love, especially romantic love that is so over sensationalized with stories and movies and drama. And instead to practice a grounded, rooted love. Breathing into the peace and the joy and the love within. And being willing to recognize love in the simplest places. To show up present. Perhaps in the beautiful, I noticed the other day some clovers starting to come up in my backyard, right? Beautiful purple clovers. To take a minute to pause and to be with that. And then offer that to our beloveds. Even when we may feel annoyed and frustrated, as we often do because we're humans. To offer that grace and space, to be present, to be seen and to see another. To offer our full respect to another through our presence and our patience and our willingness to be there. To pause and set an intention before we act. And remember that this is a practice, a way of being in the world, a daily, moment-by-moment choice. And the more we practice, the more love and peace and joy naturally flow through us and into the world. So let us soften our hearts this week to the love that we are and to the love of one another, yes? All right, let's take it into prayer. Right here, right now, I breathe into the love of the one life. I breathe as the love of the one life. The energy, the presence that is beating my heart. I recognize that love and only love is real. That love is having its way right here, right now, in, as, and through me, in, as, and through all of life. So grateful to recognize the one life as love, as me, as you, flowing in, as, and through. And it is from this place of oneness, of love, that I speak this word now for everyone hearing the sound of my voice, to know that love and only love is real. That love is an expression of the one life, getting to know itself more fully through each of us. So I allow myself this day to soften my heart, to open my heart, to be willing to feel my feelings all the way through, to be willing to move my body when things may seem tense, and to open to the fullness and expression of life, knowing that I choose to show up as me, as the divine expressing through me, and to have eyes to see the ever-present love in all beings, in all moments, even in the spaces and the places that seem dark and murky. I know that love is there. So I'm so grateful to be this love, so grateful to take this moment to set the intention to know love as me, to see love as each and every person I encounter, and to allow love to be the answer always, and however that wants to express uniquely through me in each moment, showing up present, showing up now, being the love. So with great gratitude for the fulfillment of this prayer, I release it now into the action of the law that always says, yes, my beloved, it is done, it is so. And together we say, and so it is, yes.
In this moment, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. There is only love. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love. Love that heals, love that sets me free. There is only love.
We'll now move into our moment of embodiment. So I invite you to stand if that's comfortable, or just wherever you are. Begin to scan your body and to notice those places, perhaps where some stress, tension, emotion, grief may be stuck. And to just invite some gentle, subtle movement into that space. Closing your eyes or having a nice soft gaze so you can create your own little world. Trying to let go of what others may think, of what you're doing with your body. Let all that go and just be with yourself now. Give yourself this opportunity to heal through movement. She's letting it go. And a deep breath. Remember to breathe, vocalize, helps sometimes Once again, take a deep breath, find stillness. I just remembered last night. Is this on? Okay, sorry. I can't. I stumbled upon this podcast that I was watching. You can sit down if you want. And I'll post it in our community group. And this woman is a neuroscientist, I believe. I don't know. She was on this podcast a couple of years ago, sharing about her work and all the beautiful things that she does. And then he brought her back, and she's like, I have to share. When I was on last, I had a secret, and I wasn't fully honest and real with you all. And my secret was that my beloved husband died a few years ago. And she hadn't shared the story publicly. She's very like a known scientist, speaker, author, this kind of thing. So she very vulnerably shared for the first time on this podcast her story. And then she gave and she wrote a book about the healing power of love and grief. And she talks about how humming, yoga, stretching, movement, dancing, drumming, these things that indigenous cultures have known are the pathways to the most effective way to heal through grief. Anyway, that just came to me as I was doing that, and I'm like, wow, you know, you look at things in your life and how all these things come together and you can't really see the full picture of the like why that appeared last night and why I stopped and watched that when originally I planned to sit down and watch a funny sitcom and just, you know, laugh, and I had wrote my talk about happiness and joy and was going to go to bed, and this moved me, and then all of this occurred. So anyway, I wanted to share that. So now we're going to move into our moment of connection, and it's opportunity for you to share with someone else what moved you, what spoke to you today, and what practice are you going to embody this week.
Good, great. And also, that's a great outfit. Right, the gold in your pants and just the shape of it. It's great. Yeah, I noticed that first before I noticed your eyes.
If you're online, you could share in the chat. We'd love to hear from you. And in the room, make sure that you switch, that both people get a chance to share. Take another moment or two. And begin to wrap up your share. Thank your partner. And thank you, Tina, for bringing your beloved baby girl today, bringing that love, right? I know for me, it's like, especially when I'm grieving the loss, it's so helpful to be with or just witness the presence of a little one and remember that cycle of life, you know, and the newness of life. So thank you. It was divine timing. You were here today. Yes, there's a suggestion here of a spiritual practice of looking up reels, if, you know, on social media, the reels on YouTube or Instagram or something of babies. There's so many good ones of babies laughing, smiling, and puppies and kittens. The kittens are what's covering my reels right now, and Cadence is often on the phone looking at reels of cats, and I'm like, honey, you have real cats right here. Please give them your attention. They want to play with you. Okay, so let us move us now into our time of conscious giving, as our core council members will be passing a basket in the room. You can also give online. You can text the word give to 859-209-6996, and there's also a give tab on our website. So let us now affirm together, divine love as me.
Divine love as me.
Blesses and multiplies all that I have.
Blesses and multiplies all that I have.
All that I give.
All that I give.
And all that I receive.
And all that I receive.
I joyously contribute to the vision of Ahava,
I joyously contribute to the vision of Aha,
knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
knowing that it returns to me multiplied abundantly.
And so it is.
So it is.
Let's sing, y'all. This is a practice.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful.
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 I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful.
I'm so grateful. Grateful.
Yes. Happenings. Were you coming up to sing, Kim?
Oh, good.
She came up to sing, and then she got distracted by the love. Patty was like, I called her into my office this morning to ask for help, and she came to get something. She's like, I'm sorry, all the people. I was like, now you understand my life. You go to try to get something real quick, and all the people, I love you all, and I want to connect with you all. Sometimes you're on a mission. But yeah, so you were on a mission, but then you just had the. And sometimes it's good just to be present and to know that even if you're present and you do what you need to do in the moment and you show up a minute late, that's okay too. I say to my, or if you totally forget that you were the practitioner on duty, we offer you grace. And you showed up perfectly as you needed to today. So thank you. Isn't that just amazing how things work? Okay, so, right? Because had you been practicing and leading meditation, you wouldn't have been able to be with me and life, y'all. Okay, holistic fair. Okay, so we are still open for about 10 more vendors. We have about half of our slots full. And it's coming. It's going to be an exciting event. We have things already from Reiki and massage. There's going to be a little mini salt cave, portable salt cave set up. I know, isn't that awesome? Yeah, so Laura, Kim's sister, is going to be offering free little mini sessions of halotherapy. And we're looking, I think we have a couple of readers, but we're looking for some more folks that do other types of body work and healing, mystical, various modalities. We have some different anyway, we'll be sharing more of that. But basically, we would love in the next week and a half, if you are thinking of doing this, to sign up, because we're about to start switching the focus to actually marketing the event to the public. And especially if you want to be one of our sponsors, that root sponsor is just a little bit above the price of the vendor fee, and you get your logo on all our promo and a little special shout out on social media to our whole network about your business and what you offer as well. So sign up in the next 10 days, please, and then we will be creating flyers, and I will ask you all to spread the word as we move into the beginning of September to get people here for this fabulous event, right? And pass out flyers and all that stuff. So that's what's going on with the Holistic Fair. Yes, yes. And we have a workshop this month coming up the last Sunday right after our potluck. I'm teaching Embodied Love for Collective Change. Super excited about that. It's going to be a practice of looking at how to deeply love ourselves and get in touch with our own values so that we can show up to be the change that we want to see in the world, right? Okay, experiential workshop, donation basis. Stick around for that. Anything else? Oh, yeah. I'm being upstaged by the cutie patootie in the world. Okay, so ongoing events, you know what they are. Practitioner Patty will be available for prayer after service. And you can fill out a prayer request or online as well. So let us now stand and do our benediction. Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
Something wonderful is happening to me right now.
It's this thing called life.
It's this thing called life.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my mind.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my body.
Life is in my affairs.
Life is in my affairs.
I accept it.
I accept it.
I am it.
I am it.
And I share it.
And I share it.
Just the way it appears. And just the way it appears not.
Just the way it appears not.
Thank you, life.
Thank you.
And just want to acknowledge our amazing musicians. I don't know if we did this in the beginning. So Belle on keys, give her some love. That's okay. It wasn't on the script. It's okay. And our featured vocalist, Margot Buchanan. And we have Tina and Kim in the house today, so they're going to join on this final song, I Release.
Here. Oh, here. You got enough to hold already. Here, I'll do this. Oh, well. Come closer, Tina.
I will project.
All right, ready? There was a time in my life I thought I had to do it all by myself. I didn't know the grace of God was sufficient. I didn't know the love of God was at hand. But now I can say, if you're discouraged, struggling just to make it through another day, you gotta let it go, let it all go. This is what you have to say. I release, I let go, I let the Spirit live my life, and my heart is open wide. Only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. My faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.